Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending where it's Cake here. Today's an awesome day. I am jumping into the world of world buildings. I'm jumping into the world of gear building and stuff like that. So gear set building. I am really excited about the gear set that I have right in front of me today, which was made. I'm sure a lot of people use this. I'm sure it's not not an unwell known gear set to run like this, but one of the admins in my clan / group got me hooked up with this kit and this gun when I finally got it, the Ouroboros, which is freaking godly. Fastest gun I've ever shot in this game. But he has me with this Grupo Sombra with critical hit damage, critical hit chance, and weapon damage, which I think normally it comes as either armor or a skill build. I can't remember which one it came as first, but I had to change that. And then I had to obviously keep upgrading these. But it's, I don't have the right talent on it. They want me to have Obliterate on it. So I still need to work on that, which I haven't done yet. So Obliterate. And obviously you have to have the exotic coyote mask, which is beautiful. I have it maxed out finally. It took so long to get it maxed out. But as you can see by the talents, you and all your allies gain a bonus based off the distance of the last enemy you hit. And up to 3 people in your squad can have that for it to be beneficial, which is wild because I'm going to tell you right now, when I'm running with 3 other guys running that and maybe somebody running heals as well, it's ungodly. I think tomorrow's video is going to be us doing the weekly legendary with literally 3 strikers and a healer. So it's a wild kit to use, Obviously, the other 4 pieces need to be the striker because with the striker backpack, you get weapon hits increase total weapon damage by 0.65%, stacking up to 100 times. So that's like what, I don't want to do the math. I might do it on the screen here. I don't know. But of course, 1 stack loss per second in between. So you got to kind of keep that stack going, which it's great for things like the Iron Horse where you could shoot the train at the end with your shotgun. And that's actually bringing me to my next point of why we run the lefty shotgun as the secondary with this kit is because the stacks with the striker's backpack count per pellet. So if you're shooting this shotgun at the train towards the end of the mission or at like a big fat guy running at you or whatever, you're getting a stack per pellet instead of a stack per shot. So it's freaking wild and it's awesome that way. The Ouroboros being like the fastest shooting gun that I've ever seen. Great for up close. The only problem with the way I run Striker is both my weapons are up close. So there is an alternate variant of this where you run the Seska backpack or Seska vest, which I'm not running a Seska vest right now, nor do I have one, but normally the Seska vest would be something you'd run with Obliterate for the Elmo, which is the other gun that I would run for the same thing. So we have all 4 of them that are the striker piece, and they have crit damage on all of them. Okay, so crit damage, even the knee pad should be crit damage, and then the holster, crit damage. And then because of the critical hit chance that you get from this, which I have 6 here, and it should also be getting some from this, which is some more critical hit damage, but more critical hit chance. That and what I've leveled up my watch into critical hit chance, which is, where is it? 8%. So it equals out to, let's check my stats. I'm getting 39% critical hit chance and 169, almost 170% critical hit damage on top of my 105. So it's freaking wild because I think the max is 60% for critical hit chance, and I was told that 40 to 43 is the sweet spot, so I'm just under the 40, but it still does the job I want to do, which beautifully enough, we have the Ouroboros, which I think it changes my stats to be 46. So this one actually gives me the best build for the 2 put together, but it drops my weapon damage down a little bit. So that goes to show that why this build goes really well with that gun. But also, once again, using the Obliterate on it would probably even multiply all that even more. So it's a great build. I definitely recommend it. I can't recommend it enough, actually, because I run this every day. This is my daily build, so it's what I run daily. You're a little squishy, a little low on armor, But I'm also working on something like that as well, where I can change it to be, let me see which one I have the pieces on. So I'm making a new striker build where I'm trying out putting armor regen on all the pieces. So that way I'll be able to regenerate armor faster per second. So right now it's like 3,000 health point per second. If I can get every piece to have that on it, I might still be able to keep it in a at least 100% critical hit damage, at least 40% critical hit chance, and then armor regen as well. So we're going to see about that. But like I said, this is what I usually run on a daily basis, and I run on heroic on all 5 directives. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down here and we're going to attack this outpost, this control point, to kind of show you what I'm talking about and how I do it, and we'll see how it looks. All right. Oh, it's in a sandstorm too. Love that. All right, so let's go take a look at how this is going to do. And as you can see, I have somebody in my squad right now, so I'm going to get a little bit more hostile action than I would if I was running a full-on solo, which is good for proving the point of how this build does. Now, even though I'm kind of far out, I can still hit my targets and do a lot of damage, but not as much damage because of the drop-off. So we're at like 150-something thousand per shot, and that's with critical hit shots. But if we move up a little bit, we're getting, you know, almost 500,000 there. But if he gets any closer, he's going to be taking so much damage. It's going to be godly. Oh, I hate this shit. Why? Oh, I hate that foam crap. Wait, why didn't my shit work? Oh, because I have the 5 directives on. Regardless, though, we were getting like 300,000 damage per shot. So I want to come back into it and check out with the Elmo. I know we're going to lose a little bit of damage. We're going to lose a little bit of critical hit chance. But it's a further shooting gun because you have to set it up the way it'll be better for you. And for this outpost, we have to be a little bit out, shooting from a pretty good distance away. We'll see how we do with this gun versus the Ouroboros. Yeah, see, now that we're further away, we're getting almost 500,000 damage per shot with this one. Yeah, see, way more damage on the critical hit damage. So now we just need to keep lighting them up. But the Ouroboros is really good for up close, and it shoots a lot more rounds per second than the Elmo as well. But I still think the Elmo is the superior firearm, because even when you get the critical hit chance, you're doing 500,000 damage. So it definitely does the job. Come on over here. Come on over here, Carl. Thank you. Wait, whoa, defibrillators. I'm not even unconscious. What the fuck? Oh, shit. Hey, you. That's not how we do things around here, boy. But yeah, you can definitely tell the difference between the 2 firearms, as it were. And the damage is just insane. So I definitely recommend this build, especially if you're running solo with these AI soldiers that can heal you, because sometimes you're going to get ran up on because it's such a squishy build. But one thing I've noticed is once you kind of get the hang of running the harder difficulties with the lower ammo and the more damage and whatnot, you begin to get pretty darn good at it. Where's he at? Yeah, so we're doing 500,000 damage constantly, like forever. Because our critical hit chance is so high, we hit criticals. I'd say if we're hitting upper chest to head ratio, we're getting criticals almost every time. See that? So even one of those was even 700,000. So, oh, I'm gonna go down. Trying to get ammo here. That's okay though. I got the Hive. So now we'll check the shotgun out as well. See how it, if you look at the bottom side, you'll see my strikers is full because it's mapping every pellet, not just every round. All right, I need a drink, man. All this talking is crazy. So let's go downstairs. See that guy. And then we'll call for Hector because I'm playing a little bit more fast and loose with this just because I'm trying to show it off. But especially when running with groups, if you have a healer with you, this kit can be the game breaker because you're doing so much damage. It's ridiculous. I went and did a mission earlier where I was trying to help somebody get the coyote mask by doing the, what mission was that? Either way, it was one of the missions, and I came out the thing and hit the named boss, and I literally killed him so fast he didn't fire a shot. So it was kind of wild. Ha! Not that guy, though. He definitely clapped my cheeks. Well, that's, once again, I have another guy in here that's running the missions, too, and he's not actually helping me. Bunch of assholes. So we'll run back in, and we'll try again. But anyways, so all I really wanted to do was come out with this build and basically say, like, hey, if you can get into Countdown and you can build this build, you can make yourself a god. I put everything into weapon critical hit damage. I didn't put everything into critical hit chance, so it's a little lower than most people. It's only like 39%, which is still pretty good in my opinion for having such high critical hit damage. Obviously, if I get obliterated, it'll probably be even better. So, can't recommend this one enough. I'm going to give this build a 10 out of 10. The guy who built it, cool dude. Check out the build and stay tuned for some more builds. I'm going to build some weird ones too and kind of see if I can make Frankenstein builds that actually do the job or if they're all ass. Not sure. All right. You have a good rest of your day. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, do what you got to do. Just be cool about it. We'll catch you in the next episode of whatever I put on the internet.